Hello, my name is Sean Elsbernd and I am running for re-election to the Board of Supervisors. As a fourth-generation San Franciscan, I was fortunate to be educated in our neighborhood schools, play in our neighborhood parks, and enjoy many hours of reading in our neighborhood libraries. I grew up in Mariloma Park, and to this day, my wife and I make the slopes of Mount Davidson and the beautiful neighborhood of Mariloma Park our home. It has been my honor and pleasure to serve the people of District 7 as their representative on the Board of Supervisors since my election in 2004. In that time, I've worked hard to establish myself as a board member known for hard work and integrity, as someone with a common sense approach and an eye on fiscal responsibility, not only for today, but also for the future. While it's not always made me the most popular member of the board, I've chosen to take on those tough issues that San Francisco's future depends on. I believe you, as a resident of our city, trust your elected representative to make the decisions that will keep our city fiscally sound and deliver those important public services on which you so critically rely. You don't elect us to take the easy route and avoid the hard decisions. No, you elect us to make those hard decisions. That's why, this past year, I worked hard to bring all the parties involved to the table to find a solution that will effectively balance the health and retirement benefits of city employees and retirees with the city's future financial health. I am happy to report that the result of bringing all these parties together to protect our city's fiscal future was Measure B on the June ballot. San Franciscans supported this measure with 74% of the vote, thus saving the city billions of dollars over the next several years. I want to thank you for your support. As I mentioned earlier, I grew up enjoying the great parks and libraries our city has to offer. It is my goal to ensure that you and your family enjoy these same opportunities for years to come. As your supervisor, I have made it my priority to secure funding for park and library renovations that have resulted in safer, more enjoyable playgrounds and more accessible libraries, not only in District 7, but throughout the city. Notably in the district, I would point to West Portal Playground, Sunnyside Playground, and Aptis Playground as recent renovations. J.P. Murphy Playground to open in a couple weeks and Juniper Serra Playground to open in just a couple of months are also being renovated. On the library front, we reopened West Portal Library after an extensive renovation just a couple years ago, and we just broke ground on a new library on Ocean Avenue to serve the Ingleside and Westwood Park neighborhoods. That library should open within the next 18 months. Additionally, I've worked hard to secure funding to repave badly worn streets throughout our district and throughout our city. Monterey Boulevard was completed last year, and as any resident of District 7 can report, Portola Drive is now near completion. Next year, we've already got 7th Avenue on the schedule, and it should be done within the next 2 years. Finally, I've worked extremely hard to ensure our neighborhood character stays intact. Whether it was coordinating neighborhood support for the great new independent bookstore at 80 West Portal, or introducing legislation that will require strict environmental review and a stronger neighborhood voice for any new development along the southern 19th Avenue corridor, I will always work to protect the quality of life that is so important to our district and our city. As your supervisor, my top priority, my top issues are to always work to ensure the basic quality of life is secure for you and your family. If you have any suggestions or questions, please don't hesitate. Feel free to give me a call or email me at www.seanelsbernd.com. As we move closer to Election Day on November 4th, I hope you will join Senator Dianne Feinstein, Congresswoman Jackie Speer, Mayor Gavin Newsom, State Senator Leland Yee, Assemblywoman Fiona Ma, and former Mayor Frank Jordan in supporting my re-election. I respectfully ask for your vote on November 4th. Thank you.
SF Votes. The League of Women Voters has joined with your public, educational, and government cable stations to provide the election information you need. SF Votes. Meet the candidates, learn about the city's ballot measures, and find out how you can make your voice heard. SF Votes. Grassroots, independent, complete election coverage you can find nowhere else. Brought to you by the League of Women Voters, Access SF, EATV, and SFGTV.